Come and listen to this tale about a dude named Ted, standing there just looking at the tools in his shed. And then he got to thinking, just looking ain't no fun. Let's pick one up and plug it in and see if it'll run. It did. Pretty good, too. Now old Ted's a happy guy 'cause he's got a pretty wife. Figures if he plays it right, he'll keep that gal for life. That gal, her name is Beverly, and he's her hillbilly. He's sweet on her, she's sweet on him, they're happy as could be. She's Beverly, he's Hillbilly, he's Beverlys Hillbilly.
So here we are. It's a rainy night in November, almost the end of the month already. And there's a few things that I've been doing over the course of the summer, some of which I've managed to remember to video and post, a lot of which I didn't. Some I have some snapshots. So I'm going to make a video, we'll call it a hodgepodge, I guess, of some of the things that I did, because I'd like to believe I didn't waste all my time, although I know I wasted a lot of it. Anyway, this over here, that bees the roof for the quote-unquote cat house for my granddaughter. I've made it with holes and pins, and it's all labeled and numbered, A, B, C, and D, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so on, so that someday, soon, before she's grown up and married or something, the two of us can put it together. Another little thing I've been up to, well, I will be up to, I haven't started this yet. Baby doll cradle that piece is missing out of, so I gotta try to come up with some way to fix that. And let's see. I turned this thing into a drum sander. I've been working on a cherry table. Anyway, what's it saying? It's old and it's busy being hopefully repaired. There's one of the legs that I've cleaned up for refinishing. And it's called Willet. A Willet. Will it be finished or not? Who knows? Anyway. And yeah, what else? I don't know. I'm sure there's more. I do have some video of some stuff and some pictures that I've taken. For example, we have, trying to remember what the first thing I did was. Isn't that wonderful? I just uploaded it. From my phone, or from my camera phone to the laptop in preparation for trying to edit it. Anyway, there's 3 or 4. There's a old magazine rack. It was made by the Gibbard company furniture company out of Napanee, Ontario. They made fine furniture. In this case, it was a walnut magazine rack. Got busted and thrown away, and an old friend picked it up and asked me if I thought I could fix it for her. So I did. I fixed it. I'll show you that. I did some work on my chop saw stand. It's actually changed a bit more since then. I put handles on it, and I actually got a different chop saw, sliding miter saw. I fixed a I'm not sure what you would call it. I guess it's a sweeper, squeegee thingy for a floor polisher, cleaner upper, you know, whatever it is. I fixed it because it was rusted away to nothing for my son-in-law. And I know there's at least one other that I'm forgetting. Oh, I also made a what would you call it? Oh, an easel for a friend. He is a painter, like he paints pictures. So he needed another easel. The one that he had he wasn't happy with, so I went online and took a look at a few, and then I thought, well, I'll make one. So I did. And I'm sure there's one more that I can't think of. For some reason, it's because I've got old timers. Anyway, one other thing I did was, as you can tell from the pile of pieces left over afterward, I redid the floor in our living room. Anyway, I wanted to come out and do this little video to kind of put a face on things, I guess, for the last few months. I did the dining table for my daughter and her husband's anniversary. I did a table for my grandson's wedding and his wife, new wife. And well, yeah, I did other things out in the yard and so on, but, oh, that's the other one. I made a wire spool, I guess you could call it. I don't know. It's a device that I have fastened on the front wall of my garage, and it's got about 40 feet maybe of good heavy electrical wire on it that I can roll out, that I don't have to fool with the plug all the time on the hot end of things. I made a slip ring with 3 connections that move and allow it to roll in or out without losing power. I'll show you that. And I know there's at least one more, but like I say, the old timers. Or maybe it's just slipping. Anyway, show you more. I'm going to go back in and put this in there and edit it. So, pardon the mess, but I just put wheels on my chop saw stand so that I can move it around a little easier. Just took a piece of half-inch steel pipe, welded a nut in each end, and made a spacer for here and for here, and put a nice long bolt through both. And I think it's going to be alright. So, get rid of some of this junk down here. Gotta find a home for some of these offcuts. I don't know what to do with them, but anyway, So as you can see, my wheels are on there. They seem to hold it up. There's my circle cutting jig on my flip stand for the bandsaw and the planer. I think there's actually a quick flash on this unit right here. This is my circle cutting jig for the bandsaw, and it's adjustable in order to figure out exactly what size circle you're making, because this makes the edge of the cut, and the screw actually moves out to make the different sized circles. It's all fastened directly to, well, it's actually, spit it out, Ted. It's got matching angles that go this way and this way on this piece that matches on here. Maybe I can show you. It's okay, I'll edit that all out. Anyway, so here it is. See, it's got, I think it's a 30-degree angle here and a 30-degree angle here. And you just loosen this off. It's just a friction fit. And that allows that screw with its piece. Can I do it and still show you? To slide it. So I've got it marked, for example, for a 16-inch circle. See, that's what I would put my mark at, because that is 8 inches from here. And of course, the whole thing locks on to the side of the bandsaw, and this is a runner that fits into the slot on the bandsaw, so that it's all copacetic and everything works the way it's supposed to do. And of course, this fits nicely into there for storage. I think I got it in there. Probably not. Anyway, that's what it is. That's the way I do it. So, and that being said, let's go back in the house. What a mess. I gotta get out here and clean it up. And this is my answer to a slip ring electrical joint. These screws here are in a large enough hole that this has a bit of room to move if it needs to. And of course these two here and here are just floating, so they can move all they need to. And it seems to work to me. Anyway, put a little box over it so it's not hanging out in the open, and I'll see how it works. Anyway, so here's an easel that I built for a brother in our congregation. The knob is homemade, raised and or lowered. Probably needs a bit of beeswax on it or something, and then you just snug it up. Like that. It's made out of reclaimed lumber, so you know it's got some filled spots, nail holes that have been filled, things of that nature. It's made with oak and a mystery wood. Maybe cherry, I'm not sure, but it's just stuff out of old skids. So I've been repairing this old gibbered walnut magazine holder. I've got one end made. I still got to drill for dowels. Hopefully I can figure out exactly where they got to go there. I've got a few little chunks to glue in again, or you know, right there and there. A couple up here too, one there I think. Anyway, so all of that is done with, for me at least, because I'm sure not capable of freehanding it, and not sure how I set it up to do it on the router table with a 1/4 inch bit, but here's what I did. I used this, and where did the other one go? I was just using it. Oh, I brought it over here. And this little guy, he's 1/4 inch wide. He's just the right width for those lines. So that part, or that one fits. One thing I'm not sure of is, well, I've got both of them. I've got the old ones, if I can figure out which one fits where. Use that for a template for where to put the holes, I guess. You can see they were broken up pretty good. Parts of it were missing altogether. I don't have walnut, but I'm pretty sure this, I'm thinking that's either poplar or maple. It should stain up pretty good. Anyhow, enough of that for now. So it would have been nice if I'd have actually had some walnut to make this with. These pieces that were broken off. But I've done the best I can with stain, and I think it might be cherry. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. It's good hard stuff at any rate. But you see it's not staining with a nice solid color like original walnut would. But I guess it won't be worth less than it was when it was broken. What do you think? So it's a waiting game, waiting for paint to dry. I think there's the piece to hold the back rubber on. And I've already got the front rubber put on. I just reused the old holder downer bar, I guess you'd wait. I don't know. Anyway. But I made a new one for this side. And filled the space between them with short strand auto body filler. Anyway, just wait for the paint to dry, and there's a small hole in the suction tube. It's got to be plugged yet. I haven't done that yet, but I will.
So now I guess this episode is all done and said. I would like to thank you all for visiting with Ted. If you'd like to see what's next, why not subscribe and see? It's not that hard, just click on it, it's easy as could be. Comment too, I'd like that.